What's up, you guys? Slim here, Team Symmetry here, doing my weekly update. I'm doing it today, which is Friday, because today's Veterans Day, 11/11/11. That's pretty dope, actually. I'm gonna tell you why. Like, I love that. Like, why I do. But before I do, I'm doing my weekly update because I got a lot to discuss. I'm gonna discuss the state of the meta right now. I'm gonna discuss what's been going on. I have an upcoming trip to LA next week, literally a week from today. So the reason why I'm doing the video now is I am not going to have time starting tomorrow and the rest of the week to do it. And I know you guys look forward to a video each week that I do. I got a lot of positive feedback on the Malefic deck. Thank you guys so much. I'm really happy I could share that with you. I got some really good feedback, a lot of positive things said. And for me as a player, that's what I look forward to. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna get into it real quick. First thing, 11/11/11. That's just amazing. 11/11 is awesome because people who don't know, 11/11 is the time you're supposed to wish upon a shooting star. I took astronomy like last semester, and that's like the myth or whatever. So it's kind of cool. That 11/11, like at night, wish upon a star. It's like lucky or something. I don't know. I've done it like a couple times, and I mean, here I am right now, and I mean, I'm healthy, I'm breathing, everything's chill, life's pretty good. So I guess you could say, my wish came true. People are listening to what I have to say on YouTube, so I guess everything worked out. So that's what I gotta say today on 11/11/11. But yeah, the state of the meta, you guys. For those of you who don't know, next weekend, the weekend I'm in LA, is YCS Kansas City. It's kind of fitting that I would wear the fitted Kansas City hat. Didn't even realize that, but you know how it is. The Kaiba Corp fitted for everybody. But so Kansas City is going to be big, you guys. It's going to be huge. Rabbit debuts. It's going to be absolutely insane. Everyone is wondering, will Rabbit win? I've talked to a lot of players. I've talked to my teammates. I've talked to a lot of people. People are saying Rabbit has a chance, but it might not do it this time. Reason being, the deck is good, but until it's really, been established into the meta, it may not be as good as everyone thinks. Everyone thought Dark World would dominate the last YCS. It did not. Plants reigned supreme. People are thinking the same thing will happen again. Um, I guess you could say I agree. I'm kind of, I'm not pushing for rabbit decks, but it would be nice to see something besides tour guide plants or synchro summon, as it's called, win. Everyone wants Billy Brake to win his third title, which would be, the new record for a Yu-Gi-Oh player. So, if he wins, that's fine. I mean, that'd be amazing. Congrats to him if he can do it. I mean, he's already won twice. I mean, that's an incredible feat by itself. Like twice in a row, that's ridiculous. Can he do it again? Yeah, he probably can. Just depends on how ready is everybody to face plants. How ready is everybody to face, whatever deck. The top tables are going to be. Is it going to be Gallus Agents? Is it going to be Tour Guide Plants, Tour Guide Dark World? Tour Guide and Rabbits, the $1,500 deck, the new Teledad. For people who don't know, this deck is like the new Teledad. Literally, 3 Tour Guides and 3 Rabbit are coming in at about $1,000, maybe a little less. And their prices are just going to go up, you guys. It's unavoidable. That's just how this meta is, and that's how Konami's made these cards. 3 Tour Guides. I'm asking people, they're valuing Tour Guide at 165, 170. Do the math. 2 Tour Guides is what? What is that? 340 plus another 170 is what? 410 or something like that? No, it's got to be more than that. I don't even know. Fuck it. But it's a lot of money, you guys. Almost $600 for a set of Tour Guides. I heard Rabbit's 125 to 150. That fucker is really expensive. So, right there, you're going to shell out a ton of money. And that's just to have a fighting chance if that's the deck you want to run. The whole point behind Malefic, a shout out to the people who told me, like other people that have talked with Malefic before, I wasn't aware of it. Either that or I just didn't pay attention enough. But the deck is really inexpensive, you guys, and that's why I'm saying this deck is the deck to take, like to face these decks, because you need to have an out to decks like Agents, decks like Dark World, decks like that are monster heavy. You got to do it. Like Agents is extremely monster heavy. Plants are pretty monster heavy. If you can stop them like with DeFi or with like Necro Valley Royal Tribute, or just lock them down with Thunder King, or beat them down with a Skill Drain and Barbaros, or Malefic Cybern, you got it. You're gonna beat the best deck in the format with a deck that isn't completely recognized as one of the top tier decks. And I mean, I'm hoping with time, if people take it, they'll see how good the deck is, because that's what's happened for me. As I've realized, as much as I'd love to go along with everyone else and do, the whole meta, I feel that this deck is just so, special. It just handles all those problems, and it does it in a really powerful, effective way. And I think that's what a really good Yu-Gi-Oh deck is. It's a deck that can handle the problems that a lot of players have, and I really believe Malefic is one of those decks. I know anti-meta stun decks are popular. This is like an anti-meta with big beat sticks. Remember, power wins usually. Effects win, power wins. If you skill drain effects, though, there's no more effects, then you're just left down to attack points, and sometimes monsters that are 1900 are just not enough. When you have a 4000 beat stick, what are you going to do? That's half your life if you take it directly. If you already Solemn Judgment and then you get hit by Malefic, that's it. I mean, it's things like that that make the meta crazy. So for me as a player right now, I'm playing my teammates, and I'm playing against plants, against Machina, against, like I said, different stun variants. I'm playing against heroes with the legendary Calvin the Kid. Shout out to Calvin the Kid. He's not gonna watch this, but everyone knows Kid is amazing. He's one of the best players around. Shout out to my homeboy Lee of Team Purple Panda. It's my brother. His Omni meta, omni anti-meta, omni hate, whatever you want to call it, deck is just amazing. We have a really good match. He macrocosmos me. I'm kind of fucked. I can't even use Gear Town, so I can see how powerful his deck's gonna be. Coming up with the next event. For people in NorCal who don't know, our next regionals is going to be held by Coy again. Those of you who don't know, Coy was the guy in charge before Robert Pace and is now back in charge, thank God. He is going to be having the next event January 7th, 2012, San Jose Convention Center. Team Symmetry will be there. Already letting you guys know ahead of time. I was not able to come last time, but this time I'm already making sure. I don't give a damn what is happening. I will be there. I don't think there's anything in this world that's going to stop me. If I'm in a cast, if I'm in a freaking wheelchair, whatever it is, I will still be there to play, or have someone play for me. So Slim is definitely going to be there, you guys. I feel bad I wasn't able to come to the last one, but I will definitely be there. So that's what's up in NorCal. That's what our meta's looking like. Next weekend, YCS Kansas City will tell us our state of the meta game right now. And these are just, like my predictions and the things I see that will happen. The decks that are going to top most likely are going to be plants. I mean, it's unavoidable. Plants, possibly Gallus agents, possibly Dark Worlds. Rabbit's going to be there. It has to be. Like, I have just a very strong feeling that that deck is going to be there somewhere. And a lot of people will argue with me and say, "Oh, Rabbit's not that good. It's a lot of hype." And yes, I agree with you to an extent, but it's like it's a good card. Like, you can't deny a card when it's good. You can't say Solemn Warning is a bad card just because you pay 2,000 life points. Every card has a net upside and a downside, and that's what this whole game is. There's a balance. If there's not a balance, then it's going to be broken. So that's how stuff goes. I feel that those decks will definitely be in the top. And if you choose to run Malefic, if you choose to run the build that I gave to you guys, I'm telling you, you will be successful and you will have a very strong matchup against those decks. Side deck accordingly. King Tiger Wang, who is amazing, you guys. Just know that shuts down plants completely. Like, like it's nobody's business. And if you have King Tiger Wang Hu and a DeFi and like a Dark Bribe or something set, you pretty much win, because it's like summon Lone Fire, okay, pop, summon Dandelion, pop, they're getting removed. They can't do anything. There's no effects. So you kind of win right there. And if you have protection, adequate protection, maybe even a safe zone on Wang Hu, you win. So that's the beauty of that deck. um, that's pretty much it, though. That's all I got to say on the meta right now. The meta is, intense, and it's going to remain that way for the rest of this time until March 1st. So we will just see what happens, what new decks will take over. Will Rabbit take over the format? I don't know. Tour Guide is going to be the #1 card forever. Will Rabbit give it a run for its money? No, because they're going to be used together. Let's be honest. They're going to be used together. So we'll see what happens, you guys. Let's see if $1,000 in 6 pieces of cardboard with shiny images is really going to make it for this game. So we'll see what happens. So that's what Slim's got to say on the meta. Last thing I want to say is Slim is returning to LA, you guys. I just dropped my confirmation ticket, but to show you guys I'm not lying, I'm leaving with my homeboy Sergio. Shout out to you, bro. #1 draft pick. If you guys don't know this guy, he's freaking amazing. He is the most dedicated team member, I've ever had or could ever ask for. Man comes out from Menlo Park to come chill in San Francisco. He brings me to LA. I mean, he does it all, you guys. For those of you who don't know, he really does do it all. Um, I'm just gonna share this with you guys. Here we go. This is my departure ticket for when I leave to go home. So as you can see, clearly I'm going to be there. If you guys can't read it, which I'm sure you can't, I'm departing on Monday afternoon at like 3:30. So I'm gonna be there Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, all the way till Monday at about 2 o'clock. Get my bearings, head back to NorCal, blah 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 blah, and then I'll be back again. It never ends for Slim. It's a never-ending wild ride that is my life. But I will be in LA, you guys. So shout out to my little brother Danny, Dark Lord Desire 225, and shout out to Baby Dragon 48. We have to collab at Frankensons on Saturday or whenever we can get it done. You guys already know I will be there and I will do my best to make some videos for you guys. I can't wait. Like, you guys know how much I love LA, so I can't wait to go back. Also, I'll be able to hear the live coverage and let's hear from everybody, all the inside scoop on what's going on at Kansas City, so I can't wait for that either. But that's pretty much it, you guys. That's what's up. So Slim's going to LA a week from today. We'd be on the road right now, actually. Be getting in a couple hours, so it's gonna be legit. You guys already know I'm rocking the Beats. These have become my new accessory. I wear them everywhere because I'm always listening to music. It's amazing. Got that new Mac Miller album, got the new Drake album. Drake's album could have been better. Not saying it wasn't good, but yeah, could have been a little bit better. But I kind of do like it. It's growing on me, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's what I gotta say, you guys. The meta is the meta. We as players have to work to stop the meta or to go with it. So, shout out to anyone who's making these new deck ideas. I'd love to hear about them. Anyone who's got anything to ask on Malefic, you know who to ask. Shout out to everyone for all your support. I'm getting closer and closer to partner. I haven't really been pushing it, but they sent me an email to apply for the program, so I gotta stop being lazy and actually do it. So I'm gonna get into that as soon as I can. But that's all I gotta say, you guys. Thank you so much. I hope this update was thorough. I really wanted to talk about the meta. That was this whole point, was to really get into the meta and really talk about what I think is going on. Agents are good, but they're falling off. Plants are just amazing, and I know Gallus agents are amazing. All these decks are gonna show a lot of promise at YCS Kansas City. This will be the last video I do in NorCal. I'm really going to try to make my next video in LA, so we'll see what happens. That's all I got to say, you guys. I hope everyone's having a good day, a good night. It's hella dark. It's like almost 6 o'clock, and it's already like pitch dark out. It's like, stupid time change. It's messing with my mind. Like, it's crazy. But that's all I got to say, you guys. I hope this update was thorough. I hope this answered all your questions. If you have any suggestions or questions for me, PM me, inbox me, add me on Facebook, and we'll take it from there. Like you guys know, I love to network. So that's all I got to say, you guys. Shout out, last and certainly not least, to the HBIC, Vexicus4666. You already know, that's my brother. He's amazing. He's very sexy, very smexy, whatever he says. He thinks he's the smexiest person in all of YouTube community. I'm going to give you a run for your money, man. I'm just saying. You already know. But that's all I got to say, you guys. So, like I said, I hope this answers everyone's questions. We'll see what happens at Kansas City. Will Billy Break do it a third time? Only time will tell. So until then, you guys, Slim Team Symmetry, that's all I got to say. So thank you for watching.